Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Book of Hours. Let's dive right in. Welcome back. Okay, so where were we? We'd figured out Didymus. I'm a bit, so I got a bit ahead of my recording. Recorded quite a few episodes and then had to spend quite a few days editing them. I'm not fully caught up. I'm about 2 episodes behind still, so I don't remember what we were doing. Okay, so I went away to have a look at just a quick skim through. It turns out my most recent recording was me doing a bit of between episode figuring out of recipes with the intent that I just, cut out the interesting bits and paste them into this episode. So, hey, editing me, do that now. Real quick, we discovered a number of things, but the main things of significance were this new Hive's Lament, which is supposedly a memory. Well, I assume it's a memory, as it is drums and dance with Nectar 10 and an instrument. Also, with Edicts Martial, we discovered that Moon 10 plus a memory should create something called a Wormwood Dream, which I imagine is also going to be a memory. Also, we recovered our Pneuma as we used it for the Hive's Lament. Still need to do the Wormwood Dream, see what that looks like. And lastly, the only other thing that particularly noteworthy was that with Lockworks and Clockworks, Sky 10 and a metal, we can create Orichalcum, which is, quote, disgusting recipe, and I'm not going to do that because, well, we don't have a Sky metal, so we'd have to use a very powerful existing metal just to make Orichalcum. We have a better way of doing it. Anyway. Hopefully, that was a compilation of all the all the new discoveries we made. Namely, over here. Why is that bugged? Whatever. Drums and dance into here with 10 nectar. Into anywhere with 10 nectar should produce a Hive's Lament issue if you provide an instrument. That was the most roundabout way I could have said that, but sure. We did that, and then I have no idea what happened to these images. How did I fuck these up? We're recovering our Newman, because we threw it into there. And down here, we're making some leather, because I think I wanted to try out leather with I don't know why that. Okay. I wanted to try out leather with the inks, namely Ink of Revelation, because moth, and hopefully we learn about moth. The ink that, or the 15th level moth recipe there. Because I believe, if I check my notes, Ink of Revelation Moth 10 creates Azimel, which is this ink here, which sadly has no moth to it, so it probably won't help us with the 15th level moth recipe for Ink of Revelation. Yeah, I'll put that back. So yeah, though there's cooking. What else do we want to do? We want to open up some more rooms. We're making good headway, and I'd like to make more. We're about to learn about this. So let's do so as soon as I offer some costs to the inn with a tuppence. Clouds. They're quite boring. Less boring is this room. Gowl Hall. Here, the guards and prisoners would take their meals. Sometimes Collars, too, would descend from his tower and discuss philosophy with poisoners, ethics with Antaians, theology with Labhites. Afterwards, he would generally burn his notes. I see. Fair enough. So this was a prison where they kept undesirable / occultists and that sort of stuff, and apparently the prison warden, chief man in charge, would happily talk to them about forbidden things, and then burn his notes so only he knew about them. Though he did... what did we get out of them? We did get prison logs, didn't we? It's a green book, I think, if I can recall. Maybe down here? No. One of these. Kukabit Prison Records, 19-something or other. We learned about some of his experiments from there. So, prison records, I guess they were... He wrote them himself. Collars. So he did intentionally leave behind examples of his work, you know. Lacquered bone chess set. A mop and bucket. Is that a tool? No, it's just a thing. Mop and bucket. Galvanized steel enriched with stains of a dozen years of methodical mopping. We got some Dawnline coffee. A serve here, interestingly enough. I suppose it is a kitchen area, dining area. What did I say? Plates, cups and glasses, so that if I want to offer some wine, I needn't give them the whole bottle. Yeah, bit of a hint there to not be throwing whole bottles of wine at people. And just some water, and a jug of water. Spartan chair, and some uncatalogued books. Fair enough. The clock sadly does nothing. We have... we already knew about this one without. Yeah, sealed cell was accessible from there. And here we have... Worm-gnawed kitchen. This kitchen has clearly been penetrated and polluted by worms. The parasites of the sun. The worms are long gone, but the kitchen will need scouring. It will need decontaminating, and then it will definitely need all its food thrown out, even if it's tinned. Okay. Grail, heart, or winter. Any of those should be easy. Not really heart anymore. We no longer have our sacrament that gives heart, which I'm pretty sure I found one mention on the Steam board saying that they remember it used to be a thing. So either I'm not crazy and I was actually right, or it's just two people have a shared delusion, which is entirely possible. Anyway, let's throw these down somewhere. Yeah. There. It can only stack, because it considers this all one bookshelf, which makes sense. It can only stack from one side on these tiny little slots. There you go. Does that actually go there? Oh, that's horrible. Sure, we're doing horrible things to that bookshelf. Yes, anyway, we've opened a room, and we will open another today with the assistance of... Painter? Yes, Painter. We can use them. They have some Grail, which we can commit to this room down here if we wanted, or this room up here maybe. That room there. We're shit at rows. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I think we'll probably go for the high. Can we get the highest? So they start with 4. We can tempt them with Arab, which will put them on 7. Hang on. 10 left, 7 left, and then that's 6 by itself. That's always good. And then come back, go off screen, and then we can throw a memory at them, I guess. I'd rather use Sacrament Calcite than oh, there it, Pale Mommet, Flushed Mommet even, as that is much harder to make, and we currently don't have a way of making another, like making more fabric. We're going to run out of fabric. What happened? Oh yeah, we got so yes, let's grab a Grail memory. No, we need something whisk. What else do we want to do today? We'll have them working. I doubt we can do, well, we probably can do 2 rooms in one day, but let's not try too hard. We can take our time. Some of these, give me a sec. We can read this with some prohibate, yeah, prohibate, or maybe something else. What do you give? Same thing. Prohibate, sure, brings up to 5. One of our things gives 5 heart somewhere, which puts us on 10. And then there is a Thunderskins Paean, which gives 4 heart. So technically we can do that. We just have to figure out, remember how we make a Thunderskins Paean. Which can be made with drums and dance, instrument 10. This one here. Heart with this skill. Easy. Doable. That would be this. And what goes into here? That by itself is 5. It's very strong. That is our 5 skill. We need the chore for the book. We need health for this, I guess. 5, 6, 7. And then 2 memories of heart, I think we can put into here, as long as one of them is a song. So grab these. So that'll be that. We can do this, the silver book, as we have a moth 5 apparently. Whereabouts is that? Which one? There we go. Plus 2 from Trist. Plus however many. We need 1 more from a memory. 10, I think, might be doable. In fact, we do have a Zult, so technically the 12 is also doable. The Newman doesn't help us, but we can just do the Trist and Clouds for that for now. And then another. No, we got Fet. So Fet plus 5 from the skill again is 7. I don't really want to use the Azult for that, so we'll leave it. Unless I can pull a Moth 3 from somewhere. So this is potentially doable, though ideally I would like both my Trist and plus Fet available for it, as we would need to make a Name Day Riddle first, which from skill alone we have 4 Moth, we need 10. It seems that if we're going that route, it'd be prohibitively expensive at first. I really want to hit that, but yeah, save it for later. Rose, nah, we don't really have any rose at all. We can put that back. So 3 plus 3 from books. I mean, we have we do from Paraffin. We could if we use that. I don't think we currently know how to make paraffin, or do we? A light in the inkwell. Musgrave identifies the Ica Auroral as the mother of the Incastum paraffin, or porphyrin. He adds that it would be blasphemous to describe the origins of the Ica itself, although a scrawled margin note suggests a latter reader thought Musgrave was only hiding his ignorance beneath a cloak of piety. A light in the inkwell told us that, as in the book. Unfortunately, I don't remember what skill we got out of that book, as that would give us a hint. I think it was an ink. I think it was one of these. Ica Auroral. But beyond that, we don't actually know what Ica Auroral gives, or how to make paraffin from Ica Auroral. Hang on, we're getting a bit sidetracked here. Rose. It's going to be a rose thing, I reckon. Lantern. Inca Power, maybe. That's not going to be good. Yeah, if it is that, we have no chance of making it right now until we have some very strong rose memories or rose skills, but you know, I suppose we could combine our two FETs into a FET plus and then that into a FET plus plus, but it feels like they get prohibitively, like they don't really scale. It's better to have a whole bunch of weak ones rather than 1 plus plus FET, you know? If such a thing is a thing. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah. It's something for the back burner. Point is, not this book. This book. We could do it. 6 from our skill. Like 3 from here, and that leaves us with needing 3 from, or 2 from a memory and a winter tool, but we don't have a winter tool, do we? We may have a disposable winter tool. Yeah, we do. But I don't really want to use that just for a thing when I could instead use a... Now that is... I suppose we could try. We could grab 2 winter memories and just try our luck with it. High mysteries of the innermost chamber of our church solar. Lantern 5 from skill, 3 from this. Newman, sure. Is 13. And then, like, a tool. We can do that, easy. Yeah, we have inks, but we also can avoid using inks. Hello? There we go. Edge. 5 from a thing, and then I think 2 from a skill. So 1 from a memory. We can do that. I should be putting these down here so we keep track. So that goes there. That goes down here. And that can go down. I want to use my arrow before sacrament, since we are draining it fast. And I'll keep that for the sacrament as well. That from memory. Sure. Let's carry that out, shall we? Cool, those are cooking away. There we go. We have a Hive's Lament. Moth 2, Nectar 4, Winter 2. Persistent and a sound. That's useful, I suppose. We should keep an eye out for any nectar books. But first, we will need to wait for that. We have some leather, which we've accidentally sent to the bridge. Give me that. I will put it back where we got the other one. We'll use that for something when I remember what I wanted it for, but for now, I don't remember, so we won't. We have memory satisfaction. That's my alarm. For fucking fourth position. That, and that. I realise we've forgotten to be taking care of them. I haven't been doing that because I was busy paying attention to other such things. Memory satisfaction, I think that might have been what we were planning on giving them, so we're not too far behind the curve. Drums and dance into there with that. Cheerful ditty and a memory of storm. Thunderskin's peeing. Realist, we would like to talk to you today about Arab. Pretty sure. Yeah. Sure. We can be working on books, I suppose. So we can throw that into there with that and Moth 5, what that there. We obviously need some form of skill for it. What do you mean, what is this? Oh, unfamiliar language. Yeah. We have fusion. There we go. We can work on this, I believe. No wait, that also needs fusion, so that'll be waiting. That also needs fusion. Oh, I see. Unfortunately, that doesn't. Are we good to go on that now? No, we're still waiting for the thingy. Throw you into there with memory satisfaction. And throw you back into there with a sacrament. So that'll be them good to go. What do we do with the rest of these? We can recover a bit of sacrament, can't we? You into there with these and thorns. What do we need for witching to sane? There we go. Yeah. So while that's working, are we able to grab something with a nectar too? Not yet, but we will. Oh. Nope. That'll be that. Sorry. That will be used to cook up another sacrament calcite. We need to figure out what the other, how to make the other sacraments at some point. These. Now that is a question. I might. We've got 10 shillings. We don't really need to be throwing that away. But I can throw that into there. Did that. Do we have an amethyst ampule? We do. And we need another one from somewhere. From a rock, maybe? See if we have that. Yeah, we do. Sure. Divinite. In that case, we can go pick up more rocks. Or slabs, depending on your interpretation of size. We would like Coil and Chasm. We don't really care about Hills and Horror. Out here, we can throw some Pearls and Tide. And these other ones, I'm not sure. Keep them in reserve. Thunderskin's Paean, okay. Wonder what we can make with that. For now, into here with that. The language will be wherever it's gone, that. And the skill will be something strong, no doubt. Some doubt. Did I get rid of it? Edicts and Bible, yeah. That's enough. That'll do. Cool. You're ready to go to work. I think you're the highest, so put that into there. There we go. We have Witching Disdain. So go down there. Actually, we can put it straight into here, can't we, with some of that. If we have a memory, which we don't, so I guess we can. That's why we keep things in reserve, don't we? We can use that one for something. Chaps. We can grab this into here, I believe. With some of that, and what has good winter? That does Solomon's Prep. Yeah. Okay, so the Silver Book, a manual of the Ordo Limiae, an order of quasi-immortals who maintained a secret enclave at the source of the river Limia, in the Roman province of Hispania Galatia. I think we've read that several times. Something... City messengers, eagles, after he abandoned the service of the ivory dove. Sure. Members of the Ordo took an oath, the silver chain, that forbade men to lie with women, or women to lie with men. For what may come is not always the crown of the sky, yet that is a furious danger. It was apparently permissible for men to lie with men and women with women. In fact, Burzgash suggests that should be encouraged to distract from other temptations. Right. The manual prescribes potential countermeasures to protect those who might be tempted to go against the oath: masks, disfigurement, severe poetic disciplines. Sure. Those who do break it are to be punished with death, although there are lesser punishments prescribed for various acts that don't involve actual coitus. The death is to be administered with the glass finger toxin, which can be created with the assistance of the techniques described earlier in the manual, and with sufficient knock aspect. I think we already know how to make glass finger toxin. It's quite common. Yeah, several things. Let's see what skill it recommends for it. Edicts Liminal. Okay. Is that yep. Yeah, if we knock with that, gets us or sorry, liquid with that, and knock gets glass finger toxin. And another fucking memory of impulse. Grand. Alright. I'm not going to make a note of that. We already know how, I think. We're already out of space on our 8 shelf, so I'm going to put this we're kind of full over here as well. Where am I putting overflow stuff? I don't know. I'll figure it out in a bit. Oh wait, no, I'm putting it in the vault, aren't I? The Ascendant. Sure, I don't know why that's there, considering we've not learned it, but it's written in Hexos, so we can't learn it in it anytime soon, eh? Any other Hexos books? Not that I can see. Point is, we have back our fusion, so we can dive into another. Into here. With Fost, with that memory, a skill will be... yep. And one more from that assortment of things. Cool. What was that for? Oh yeah, that's for the Edge book, and that's for the thing, which we are waiting on a memory for. There we go. Night has fallen. Abandoned luggage, sure. Sand. Juvenite. What happened to our other shaft? I was going to use that for something. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we've opened there. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? Someone's chained up an ice cream. It's a cocoon of some sort. Okay. Apparently that's not a valid bed. No one wants to sleep in this room. Cell? Question mark. This was the last prisoner to be admitted to the gaol, but only the date has been recorded. No record of its origin, crime, or arrest remains. Collars was a man of many secrets. Sometimes, however, he was also a generous man, and he insisted it be provided with a bed and with writing materials, should ever feel the need for them. What the fuck? It's quite clearly a cocoon, right? Like a butterfly. Like, yeah, it's a cocoon. It's been chained up. Okay. There's a little stool in case it wants to climb down or something climb up to it. We've got some ruby wise ruin. That's Massimel. Vase of lilies. Nicely decorated room. Oh. That's a heartbeat. Chrysalis, eh? Is this something to do with the... No, we can't. Maybe the hives and... hair? We don't have... We have that. We have that. We have that. Craft leather. Brew a dark and persistent ink. Oh yeah, the Ugal ink. No, that's chrysalis. Something might emerge if it could only be assured of a hospitable history. Until that time, its dreams might be audible to one who presses an ear against its trembling, sky-scented warmth. Ah, no, I don't want to go near that thing. I don't want to touch that thing. Soul, skill, memory, dorsal, like a fin. What? And ventral, like an artery. Dorsal, ventral. I need to look up other uses of these words. I mean, dorsal. Adjective, dorsal, comparative. More dorsal, something with respect to or concerning the side in which the backbone is located, or the analogous side of an invertebrate. So, like the back, the side with the spine on it, sure, and ventral. Being located near or on the anterior or lower surface of an animal opposite the back. Alright. Okay, so like front and back. And it accepts liquid, apparently. I wonder if Lethe... moth, I'm thinking. It's a... Shush. Shush. It's a cocoon. Like it is this thing, like this thing here, like that. It's quite clearly moth related. It might also be other things. You know, there's a heartbeat going on. It's chained up, much like the Thunderskin was. Thunder, you know, like there. You see that thing? Chained up with branches. So there's the heart that never ceases. Any other associations? Scale? Nectar? Yeah. Scale, sorry, hang on. Moth, heart, and nectar without grail. So, like, that pretty much covers that domain, the domain of grail, without actually touching it. So it might be something that opposes grail. What the fuck is this thing? It's got sort of like the pink dots and everything. Sort of has the association of I see like aquatic tentacles, like luminescent, bioluminescent octopus or something there. But there's also that. I don't know. It's a very cool depiction, and I'm not quite sure what it is. There's definitely more heartbeat. It's definitely a cocoon. And it's definitely got some Thunderskin connotation here, as it is chained up in much the same way as the heart that does not cease. Impermeable cell. A sign outside this cell reads, "Warning, not to be spoken with nor looked upon." The projections that still hang in the air lend force to the injunction. Oh, bloody hell. What the hell is in here? Don't speak to it. Or look at it. Okay. We can get someone in there with the Didymus. Quite easy. In fact, if they had, say, base 4, Didymus would put them on a 10. And then plus Fost, 2 more, put them on 12, and then T, we should have something that gives 2 or 1. 1 would do, and then a Diade lens. That seems doable. Or Forge, you know, because we got we got iodic essence for, what's their name? Engineer? Architect? Something like that. Anyway, for now, I need to put some stuff away. And also... let's do that. Hopefully we won't open a box and find another fucking box again. And that seems to happen to us. Ah, it's tempting. But not quite. That'll do. Might have time for the iron book. If not, it's not the worst thing. We have our memory of satisfaction back. Put it to work. Sacrament. Calcite. We're not going to have that error for the next day, but it's fine. We might not have this for the next day either, but yeah, it's fine. We didn't use it today, why do we use it tomorrow? Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We have commandments for the preservation of all that exists. Black Eli, Damascene matriarch of the Sisterhood of the Knot, was imprisoned by the Emperor Didius Julianus. She reportedly instructed that the secret doctrines be recorded in writing to preserve against their loss. Regrettably, the story goes, Didius Julianus ordered that the work be entombed with her in an unmarked sepulchre. There we go. Sure. What am I on for time? We'll wrap up after this. I'm reading. Eli describes powerful protective incantations to be used in a variety of circumstances. It is essential that these proper protections be completed every 4th year to defend against the entry of the worms and against the avidity of the wave and the wound. What? In the current history, at least, there is no indication that these protections have been performed regularly for at least the last 1,000 years. Okay. So that's a bit of lore, I guess. Wave and wound? Is that stitchings and bindings? Anything to do with that? I don't know. I don't think so. Memory satisfaction? Great. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, I don't think there's any hints in that. Just a bit of lore, I guess. A good amount. Hello? Oh, yeah. Collect it. And then real quick we can throw that into there with that. And some things. Shaft. And where's Fusion? Getting Fusion back? Oh no, that was Deep Mandaic book. That wasn't Fusion book. Oh well. I'd like a hotkey just to like, if I have these, you know, fully extended, I'd like to just like withdraw them. If 1, 2, 3, and 4 would just be like, you know, press 2 that fully extends, press 2 withdraws. I'd use those a lot more than these, because like, I'll be honest, even playing as I am, I rarely go further out than this unless I'm panning all the way over here. Even then, pretty bad at that. What was I doing? Just this, I think. Time passed. We didn't get the iron book read, but we got the silver book read. And we found some skin-shut mead from the luggage. Cool. I think we will leave off here for today. I was gonna read that book, but I mean, you know, we're still waiting for our fusion to be back from here. Is that That's, yeah. There we go. So yeah, next episode we will read that book. We will crack into another room, and yeah, we're making good progress. We're gonna have a lot more lessons to learn. Should we throw those at them? So here's something I've heard, right? Something about in Numa you can break a skill apart, like downgrade it and convert it into memories that are good for things like universal memories or something. And apparently that's a way to like get more memories, but obviously because it's in Numa, and I just realised how pixelated Bells and Braziers looks if you look at it from far enough back. You can see the pixels. Anyway, shush ADD brain, like focus. Yeah, so something about breaking apart a lesson to something, but obviously I'm thinking, right, that even persistent memories go away at the end of Numa, so you haven't. I'm guessing. I don't think this game is benevolent enough to let us keep those magical universal memories or whatever if we were to break a skill. I also don't know how many times do we need to break a skill down. I assume we get back more lessons than we put in, assuming we only put in one per level. I don't know. We'll keep it in mind. That's something for the future. For now, I think we're going to wrap up. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, etc. And until next time, peace.